The film is a short documentary. It's about the first retirement community in Florida of Indian immigrants. But it's really a meditation on aging, belonging, and what home means at the end of your life. I think it always comes back to wanting to be visible and represented in the larger world. And so most of the stories that I tell are about the South Asian diaspora, lived experience of that diaspora, and as it intersects with contemporary social issues. And for me, that's really important to have a place in the world and to see that experience really represented and part of the larger narrative in the world we live in.
I think stories allow me to represent my politics, and the kind of stories that I'm involved in telling are a representation of the things that I believe in, the things that I want the world to see, and stories that I want the world to experience. So that's what it's all about.
The desire to make stories, there's so many stories to be told, but filmmaking is an expensive process, even with the new technologies, where we can all put a camera in our hands. And so it's difficult, and it's much more so when you're in an ecosystem that hasn't privileged like people of color, women, or queer stories. So it means being fierce. It means being really resilient and finding ways to raise that money and get your work out there. Well, our film is about to screen this afternoon at 1:30, so we're really excited. It'll be the East Coast premiere. And I think we're excited to be here. We're excited to share South Asian stories with this audience. And really, while the film is really about a specific South Asian immigrant community, the ideas around aging and having those difficult intergenerational conversations and thinking about belonging are relevant to everyone. So it's really about having that kind of dialogue, really thinking about how we can have a cultural lens on aging and make that a space that provides care for all kinds of people.
Yeah, I think Woodstock is a tight-knit community. That's what we've been seeing the past few days that we've been here. And, it's also a community which has an aging population. And our film deals with, it's an immigrant aging, but it's also aging and what aging means for anybody, in the country. So I hope there's something that this community takes from the film on aging and family.